Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know. And I'm going to tell a few stories that may or may not be connected. I honestly don't know. At this time, I'm going to go on record and say that they are unexplained as far as I'm concerned. But if you notice a pattern and you want to speculate, that's up to you, and you're encouraged to do that and think hypothetically about whatever you like. So let me begin. These are true stories that have happened to me. I can vouch for them because I was there. Beginning with a story that I have briefly mentioned in another video a long time ago. I used to go to a library in a town not far from where I am now. And I would go to this library to do my artwork and to get on the computers and read books and generally just enjoy the services of the library. And I did this for years. And one year, actually, there was a pause kind of between my patronage of the library because I had moved or gotten a job or something. And then I ended up being back in the area, the same area, a little bit later on. And I started going back to the same library. And this time, there was a beautiful young woman at the desk, at the front desk, working reception and, doing library stuff. And she was of college age, an employee of the library, and long story short, there was no incident, there was no altercation, there was no outburst, but during the normal course of library business, our paths would cross unavoidably, as they often do if you're visiting the library and there's an employee working there. And what ended up happening is I was told to leave for no good reason. I refused because I thought that I had a right to be at the library. And the police came and took me away. Okay, that's the end of story number one. I was told to not come back. And they meant it. They actually took me to jail because they said that I was harassing this person, and I was not. Whether you think I was or was not, I understand your concern, but wait till the end of the video if you care to. So, next story. I was working myself, actually, as an employee at a small restaurant, a diner kind of restaurant, Western theme, and I only worked there for a couple of weeks. There was a small staff of people and a regular clientele in a small town. And this is another different small town, by the way, not the same town. And there was a beautiful young woman at the front desk. She was almost to college age, around kind of within a few years of the same age of the other girl, but this one wasn't actually out of high school yet. And again, there was no incident. There was no outburst. There was no altercation, no extracurricular meetings, no hanging out, no stalking, no messing around. But I was terminated without reason. I was fired. And being a small town and having this actually be a good restaurant in this small town where I was living still, I went back for breakfast a few times and I was told to leave. And I thought, again, I have a right to be here. I'm literally trying to buy French toast and I still haven't gotten a reason why I was fired, and I don't understand the conflict. And I've never had any business with any of you people, so I refused to leave. And the cops came and took me to jail. Yet again, and told me not to come back. Okay, well, that's story number two. Yesterday, I'm in a new county, even not just a new town. Those actually were two different counties. Come to think of it, they're bordering counties in Northern California, and I am in a third bordering county, a different county now than those two, but it borders both of them. It's interestingly, excuse me. And yesterday, I went to the grocery store where I shop, where I've been shopping. There's only two main grocery stores in this town. There's a kind of an upscale, like organic style grocery store also, but I don't typically go there because it's above my price range. But the main big grocery store here, where I've been going for years, has a very small staff in the morning. One checker, typically. And It's a beautiful young woman at the front desk. And yesterday I went and did my shopping. There's been no incident. There's been no outburst, no extracurricular meetings, no stalking, no harassment, no questions, no interaction whatsoever. They have a new manager all of a sudden. Not the woman at the check stand, but the general manager of the store has just been replaced. New man started last week. Yesterday I was told to leave. The police showed up, told me to leave. I was not arrested. I said, I know how to listen at this point, and if you tell me to not come back to the grocery store, I will have to do that because I know that you'll take me to jail if I don't. And I'm asking anybody who sees this video if they have some idea why a beautiful woman at a front desk means that you're about to get arrested. Help me out with this one because I'm at a loss. I like to buy groceries. I like to eat. I like to be able to go to the library. I like to work. And I'm starting to wonder why this is a pattern that keeps happening. I've tried minding my business. I've tried using the services as intended. I've tried being respectful. I've tried, doing everything proper, and the police keep showing up. Maybe someone has some ideas here. And I am not by any means trying to connect these things. I'm just saying they all seem to be a pattern. So help me out. Reach out with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.